Hello everyone, this is Linglong. Recently, I just finished my first ever half marathon, the Golden Gate Bridge half marathon, after a month of training. And today I'm going to show you how I did the training in a month without too much prior running experience. And a little bit background about myself is a lot of people, when they saw me, they will say like, you are tall and skinny, you're probably really good at running, but the reality is I hate running, and I always failed the PE class at the running test when I was in primary school or middle school. I only start to not hate all the workout the sports until high school. I start to do some taekwondo exercises class. They ask you to do all these crazy movement cardio exercises. Only after that I start to become a little bit active, but I still don't run that much before the half marathon training. I only run around 10 minutes every week for my workout warm up. If someone like me who didn't run much can train the half marathon in a month, I believe you can also do that. Today I'm going to show you how I make the set up a trivial goal and how I make the detailed plans, how I executed on it. And at the end, I will offer you some after race tips. And let's begin. So the first one is about the goal. The goal is very important. You have to make it achievable. And if it's too high, you can't reach and you will give up immediately after you start the training. And for me, first time I saw there was a half marathon race. It was only 2 weeks ago before the race. I probably can still do it, but I'm probably gonna hurt myself really bad. So this time I saw the race was a month away, and I felt like it's probably I have enough time to train. To be honest, I wasn't as confident. I only signed up for the race 2 weeks before the race, after I ran 8 miles to make sure my body is capable of doing something like this. So the first one, make sure that you set up your goal based on your body and your exercise level. The second one is you have to have a strong belief to motivate yourself. And previously I had a lot of coworkers, they always ask me to join their triathlon or half marathon or any kind of the race. But at that time I just feel like running is really boring. Why do I spend 1 or 2 hours running every day for the race? What did I get from there? And I feel like it's kind of a waste of time. But recently there are 2 moments that really hit me. The first one is when I was having lunch with a friend and we were talking about cooking, and he said he doesn't cook that much. He can only cook one thing, but he guarantees it's the best steak. And then he showed me a video of how he can make a steak, put it in the bag and then seal it and then boil it in the sous vide. And then he even got a flamer to do the final touch. That was really impressive. And then he said, I can only do one thing, but it's the best thing. And then I can feel the dedication he put into this cooking steak effort. I sometimes heard similar statement of in the all hands or some other company meetings, the executive will say that something like, oh, I will want to make something less, but it will be freaking awesome. But I didn't feel like it's related to my personal life until someone sitting right next to you telling you that this is what I did, show you through an elegant video recording all of the stuff he did. And then that's a moment that hit me, feel like make me feel like I haven't done something I'm really proud of this year. And this had me feel like I want to do my half marathon. The second time, it was recently. I went back to China to visit my family, and at the same time my grandpa passed away and he got cancer. Even though I'm very healthy person, but when I was that close to death, and I just feel like health is really important. I want to push myself, my body to the next level of healthiness. And these 2 strong beliefs made me feel like I really want to do this. I will dedicate my time and energy to finish the training and to achieve this half marathon. And I was able to finish it in 2 hours and 10 minutes, which I'm really proud of. And next, I'm going to talk about the details plan that I made. First, when I think about training, I have no running experience. I don't know how to train. I just Google how to train half marathon in a month, and then I got like a few different options of the suggestions, training suggestions. So I found this very good suggestion that I follow. It's usually like I run 2 or 3 times during the week for a shorter time of run. It's usually like 2 or 3 miles. And then in the middle of the week, I do a like mid-length of run, which is around like 4 to 6 miles. And then at the weekend, I'll do a longer run, which is around like 6 to 10 miles. And you should like be able to adjust everything based on your body and all your like personal schedules. And I make this Excel list, everything I want to do every day, and keep track of what exactly I did on that day. Sometimes I adjusted the time based on my personal schedule. For example, I went to a party on Friday night. I couldn't get up in the morning of Saturday to run. Then I just put this training long-term distance run on the Sunday. And it's really helpful to have such detailed plan so that you can stick with your plan every day. You know how to achieve it. A goal without a plan is useless. You have to have a plan to make it happen. And next, setting a plan and flag is really easy than actually doing it. So next is a very important part about the execution. The first thing I did for execution is find a running coach. The reason I did that is because I didn't want to hurt my knees or my back, and I have no idea how I should run. I'm worried my posture wasn't correct enough to hurt myself. And then I found this running coach. She's really helpful and helped me to feel my body movement and did this biochemical assessment to see how my body reacts to different events. And also like she provided me very thorough warm-up suggestions and like professional advices on how I should do the warm-up and after workout exercises. This will really help me to take care of myself. And I think a lot of people will say like, I don't want to spend $100 on this kind of useless coaching session. Running is really easy. You just like step out and you run. But I feel like this is really necessary, and it's one of the best investment I ever made, because only spending $100 I can prevent myself from hurting, get injured, or any chronic problems, and also at the same time I can save like potential hundreds of dollars in medical expense. I highly recommend that you find a running coach. It's very helpful. So the next thing I did is about equipment, because as I said, I do personally do like ski and snowboarding. I know how easy it is to hurt yourself. Without a good equipment, you will easily hurt yourself and maybe get injured. So the first thing I did is about the shoes. I just Googled the top 10 running shoes on website, and then I found a few brand or model that I really like, and then went to the Foot Locker to try all of them together so that I don't have to go to different stores to try them. And then I got these very nice Nike shoes. And then next thing is, as I said, I feel like running is really boring, so I got this earphone, that sporty earphone, which is really useful, that you can like put in your ear and it doesn't fall off, and you can listen to music or audiobooks. I listened a lot of audiobooks when I was running. And as I need to have a earphone, I need something to hold my phone. So I got this the belt you can clip on your body, and it's really convenient because it has this like small pocket, and also to hold some like keys or credit card. The big pocket you can use to hold your like phone. I just searched on Amazon the top seller of the running belt, which is very helpful. And last but not least is the most important thing. It is the foam roller. Make sure that you foam roll all the time before and after you run. It will help your muscles get used to all of the high intensity activities. And sometimes your muscle, like when I first start to run, I hurt my Achilles. I feel like I don't really want to walk. And also like while foam rolling, it hurts so much that I almost cried. But after 2 weeks of foam rolling, it's really helped. And another thing suggestion I want to give you is listen to your body. Do not push yourself too hard. If you feel some part of your body doesn't feel well or you hurt, stop running and make sure that it recover before you run it again. Sometimes it takes some time for your body to get used to these high intensity activities. Make sure that you give yourself enough room to adjust to it. The third thing I want to talk about is about logistic stuff. Make everything as convenient as easy for yourself so that you can easily to stick with your plan. For me, I just get up like 6 a.m. in the morning and I ride my bike to the office. Sometimes I don't even wash my face. I put all my clothes I want to wear the next day next to my bed so that I can just wear it, don't have to make any decision on what I'm gonna wear today. And I just jump on my bike and ride to my office and drop off my bag and then I start to run. After maybe half an hour training, I came back, take a shower and then go to breakfast, which is really convenient. At first I thought training will waste a lot of time. It's actually make my day more productive. I can go to the office earlier, start to work earlier, and the whole day just feel more effective than spending an hour in the bed. Let's be honest, it's not an easy job. You have to push yourself really hard to stick with the plan. Sometimes it's easy for us to find an excuse. So maybe you can find a training body to run with, body to train with you so that you don't slack and find an excuse easily. In summary, during the past 1 month of training, I only ran 12 days, and it was about 50 miles of running, and I used Strava to keep track of everything. And you don't have to run every day. Having such a cadence will make your body and muscle to get used to these high intensity activities to make sure yourself is ready for the long run. And notice that you don't have to run the 13 miles before the marathon, and after your body is used to this high intensity, you can just run 30 miles easily. Last but not least is some after race tips. First, drink a ton of water, and second, eat a lot of delicious food. You need more calories. The third one is you have to take a lot of photos with your medal because you deserved it, and foam rolling as usual. And another tips I had is really helpful. I never run 30 miles before, so and also I didn't expect so many hills in the race. After the race, my body just feel crushed, and I took a hot bath with some Epsom salt, which really help your muscle relax, and then I can go to work next day on Monday. In summary, if someone like me who doesn't have too much running experience can train the half marathon in a month, you can also do it. Don't walk, but run. Good morning, everyone. I just finished the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge half marathon, and this is my pedal. Yay! I finished at 2 hours and 10 minutes. And here is Lily, my co-worker. We train together.
Hey!
And here are my cheer squad. And look at there are so many people running, finishing. It's really great. Have a nice day.